Hey everybody, what's going on? Speedy Diver here, and this is week 101 of GameStop Dumpster Diving 101. Woohoo! So we made it to week 101 of GameStop Dumpster Dive finds, and this week, I have to say, was a great week. Even though I only went dumpster diving 3 times. So this is 3 days, guys. Just 3 days. This isn't even a week of dumpster diving. This is 3 days. Well, this is, 3 days of what I found GameStop Dumpster Diving. Because one of the days, I did a live stream of hitting 1 million subscribers, and I thank you guys so much for that. That was in the beginning of the week. Also, I made a special subscriber video. That was another day, and so those 2 days, I didn't go dumpster diving. But the 3 other days of the week, I went dumpster diving. So here we go. This is all the amazing stuff, and found so many games for 3 days. Just 3 days. Found so many games. Look at all of them. There are so many. So we're gonna go over what was found this week. Also, I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support lately. It has been astonishing, amazing, and I thank every single one of you so much. And I still can't get over how much stuff is on this table. Like, well, it's a desk, but how much stuff is on this desk? It's crazy. So first things first is I guess we'll start from the left, and you know what? We'll start in the back and we'll make our way forward. First thing we have is this enter here sign thingamajiggy. I'm not too sure. It has a metal frame around it with a rod that goes down. Not too sure what that goes on, but obviously it goes somewhere in the store that says, hey, enter here, maybe for like the beginning of the line or something to like, I don't know, so maybe something to that. I'm not too sure, but it is very interesting. Rapala, We Fish. This game for the Wii worked, which was awesome. So a fishing game right there. This thing, as you can see, it actually says GameStop. So very interesting. I'm not too sure on this though. Like it has that metal rod right there. I don't know, is what it is. Also, 4 of these. These are super freaking cool. These are Skyrim little Nintendo Switch skins. Right there, Skyrim skins. So cool. I don't own a Nintendo Switch, but what I have heard with these is the reason why they throw these out is because apparently these skins make your Nintendo Switch overheat, and that is not a good thing. So I think there was like a recall on these kind of things, but still really cool. So there's 4 of those. There's that one. There's this one. There's 2 over here. Also, we have these things. More things I don't know what they are. So there's also a $10 PlayStation Store gift card right here and another one over here. Sadly, they did not work. So these are, sadly, garbage. I'm trying to crush them, but very hard to crush them with one hand. But yeah, they don't work, so sadly. Also, I ended up dropping if you guys could see before, there was literally like a few seconds ago, there was a PS4 demo disc right here. It fell behind there. Yeah, it's behind my desk, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that because there's like a cabinet section here. It's going to be so hard to get that. Sadly, it just fell like literally seconds ago, but it is what it is. A Wii U charging dock, which is cool. Don't know if it works because I don't own a Wii U. This little piece of kind of plastic resin, plexiglass, whatever it's called, really cool. I guess you could put something like, stand it like that, put something on top of it. Kind of cool. One thing I really have to say though is there were so many Wii games this week. I haven't been finding Wii games. For the past, like, I would say about a month ago, or 2 months ago, I didn't find any Wii games for the longest time, for months. And then all of a sudden, Wii game galore. Wii games are coming out of nowhere. We have Sing It, which worked for the Wii. There's Wii Play for the Wii. We have, that's not Wii, this is Wii. Indiana Jones, Lego Indiana Jones for the Wii. Lego Star Wars for the Wii. So, another one, so many Wii games. Rayman, Raving Rabbids 2 for the Wii. And yes, they all worked, as well as the PlayStation 3 games, which is NBA 07 and Resistance Fall of Man. This game is really cool. This has to be one of the coolest games I actually ended up finding this week. Really cool looking. Like, it was really cool. Also, over here, this is a Xbox One headset box. Sadly, no headset in it. It is like a display box, I think, but it's still really cool to have because it's, I don't know, it's just very neat, I guess. It's definitely a really cool looking box. So, for Turtle Beach headsets. Also, over here, we have this cable right here, which worked for a, it's basically just a USB to whatever that is, but it did work, which is awesome. Before I forget, there's a couple Wii stands over here. We have one right there, another one right here that actually has the bottom stand, which is sweet. There's an Xbox One headset. Yes, Xbox One headset, baby. This is amazing. It has a little chat pad for muting and up and down with the volume. Right here, it's all in one piece, all in one condition. It goes down. The whole thing actually works. It's in one piece. Like, I actually tried it out. Like, it actually works, which is awesome. The Wii controller charging dock, which worked as well with, I tried just this one battery on both of these terminals, and yes, they both worked. The only problem I could have seen with this was that right here, this last prong is like bent, but it still makes a connection, so it still works. But that's the only problem I could really see with it. But it did work for sure, which is awesome. The Skylanders portal, which worked as well. It is still a little dirty. I didn't really clean it, but I still have to clean it. But yes, it definitely worked, which was sweet. There's an original Xbox game, which this is really cool to find, but it's also really sad because it's broken. Yes, this game right here is a dumpster diver's worst nightmare. It was cut. It was a cut game, sadly, and the actual case is broken, but I'm definitely going to be keeping the manual and the sleeve because those seem to be in still really good condition. Even the case doesn't really close anymore, but the case itself really isn't broken too bad, so it might be worth saving. We have Speed Racer, which is not in there. This game is not in there either. Chicken Shoot, sadly, another game that is broken, like really broken, like yeah. Really sadly broken. This case doesn't even close, like, it doesn't close at all. Also, a couple PlayStation 2 games. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, it's freaking in there. PlayStation 2. We have EA Sports Fight Night Round 2, which is in there. Another one, which is right here, which is Harry Potter Quidditch. Right there. I didn't even know they made a Harry Potter game for PS2. That is crazy. That is so cool. A PlayStation 4 case for Need for Speed. No game inside, sadly. The Mafia 3 case. There's no game inside, but there is the map, which I'm going to show you guys in 1 second. So this is the map. It's not double-sided. The other side is just plain white, so it's not double-sided or anything cool. But the map itself is really cool. It has like advertisements up here, which I think that is like the coolest thing ever. Also down here, I haven't played Mafia 3, by the way, so I don't know the map or anything. I don't know anything really about it. I never got into the Mafia games, but I heard they were amazing, and they still are. But still really cool. It looks really awesome. It's just, I like the way the map looks. It's a very different, unique map. I don't know. It says new Bordex street and guide map. Cool. It's a really cool map. So sadly there was no game inside, but the map is really cool. I have definitely found this case probably in the past, but I don't think I ever found it with that map. And yeah, this game just looks really good. But either way, there's also this, which is a Wii Charging Dock right here as well. Another Wii one. So there were two Wii ones. This one right here is a Play Gaming Accessories. I've never heard of that, to be honest. And I think it's like a third-party kind of maker or something. But it did work. It's just a USB you plug in, and it worked with the one battery that was supplied. So the one thing that's really weird, though, is this battery right here. This one's like insanely heavy. So usually the heavier the battery, the better or longer it works, the better, the more charge it'll keep, because it's just whatever's in there, there's more of that material and it makes it last longer. This one is like, it feels like a piece of paper. Like, it is super light. This one is like super cheap. So I would not recommend buying this. This one is a Nyko one, so it's at least a decent brand. And that one is definitely well worth buying over this one, because this one is like, the whole thing is just like super light, so I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. Also, an Uncharted The Lost Legacy PS4 case. There's nothing inside, but the inside of this case is awesome. It's like a part of a map. That is super cool. I didn't notice that when I found it, but definitely really cool. Battlefield 1 case. There's no game inside, sadly, and this case is actually broken. This is the case that I'm not going to be keeping. I'm just going to actually, you can see the piece of the case right here. I'm going to be actually keeping the manual and the sleeves for that. Babysitting Mama. This game is in here, and it had like a broken piece in the middle, but I was able to like pop it back up, so it did work. I tried it out. It worked 100%. Like someone pushed it down with their thumb or something, or maybe something happened to it, but it definitely does work. And also Just Dance 3. This game was insanely scratched, and yes, it worked. Either way, it still freaking worked, even though it was that scratched. So next we have 4 PUBG lanyards. Yes, one side says Xbox One, the other side says PUBG. Basically, it's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which is super cool. 4 of these, which are brand new. If you guys don't know, I love collecting lanyards, so that is so cool. And then last but not least, the weirdest thing out of every single thing that was found this week, random stuff. These are like clips for like shelving and stuff. The reason I kept some of them is because I don't know, to be honest. I really don't. I thought they were kind of neat because they're brand new in the packaging. Yeah, there are clips that go on the shelving, more clips that go on the shelving. These ones are actual, like clips you can, like, clamp and stuff, and, like, put on things. So those are actually useful. They're on like little swivel mounts. So those I could actually use. They're brand new, by the way. Those I could definitely use for maybe hanging up posters or something. Those are definitely usable for some reason or another. In here, there's also like, I don't know, there's like springs and these little weird things that look like they could hold like, they look like little things that you wrap like kite string around. I don't know what those are, but there's also little like tabs of wire inside. It's just random stuff right here. And that is going to wrap up this week of dumpster diving. Thank you all so much for watching. If you really enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button. I love making these videos, and if you guys did really enjoy this one, consider watching the last one over here, the most recommended one over here. Subscribe to the Speedy Gamer, my gaming channel, and subscribe to the Speedy Diver. If you did really enjoy this video, though, make sure you guys stay and come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. There's going to be a video posted tomorrow as well. Every single day. For 365 days, I post a video. So make sure you guys come back for tomorrow's video. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch all of you on the flip side.